The Red Sox and Yanks have been ladling out loathing for each other for 101 years, but Saturday, the rivalry got even saucier than ever.
Yeah, the game got interrupted by a fight and ended with a knockout. You know, these two, they just never stop. New York 9.5 games on Boston in the East after taking the series opener. Bronson Arroyo on the hill facing A-Rod, who had the game-winning RBI Friday.
Look out, A-Rod gets hit by the pitch, and he's having a long look out to Arroyo. Now Jason Varitek getting in between Rodriguez and Arroyo, and Rodriguez is really whooping, and now he's waving, and now we got everybody on the field as A-Rod and Varitek are wrestling each other.
Well, the voice belonged to Dan Schulman. Everything else squarely on the players' shoulders. They try and separate Jason Varitek and Alex Rodriguez. Everybody, there's Kurt Schilling. He's in the, hold me back, I'll kill him. They're doing their best Fisk and Piniella imitation. Gabe Kapler on the ground right there. There's Varitek being pushed away, and A-Rod next to Don Mattingly. Now on the undercard, Yankee pitcher Tanyan Sturtz. He gets the arrow. He and Gabe Kapler, they're going to go WWE. David Ortiz, where's he at? Well, he rushes right there, top of your screen. He helped his teammate. Fortunately, he didn't bring one of those bats he recently tossed. Yeah. All I am saying is give peace a chance, and nobody listened to me. Sturtz could use a Band-Aid. We could use a replay. A-Rod reached on an error in his first at-bat, apparently feeling Arroyo hitting him was no error. Yelling something at and then Varitek steps in. We need earmuffs right here. They compare mouthwash secrets, and then they get touchy-feely. The umpires had to figure out who had to go, and they decided that A-Rod, Varitek, Kapler, and Kenny Lofton should exit early. Sturtz not sent packing, but bandaged up, and this incenses Kapler. And we need earmuffs right here. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, he hurt me.
Yeah, blindfold.
Yeah, they played baseball eventually. Pick it up still in the third. 3-1 New York. Johnny Damon with the RBI ground out. Bill Miller scores 3-2. Sturtz gone, bruised right pinky. Fourth inning, bottom. 2 on for Nomar Garciaparra. Juan Padilla's job, get him out. He fails. 2-run single. Nomar went 3 for 5, and the Sox are up a run. Let's go to the 5th inning. Bottom. 1 on, 1 out for Ortiz, Kapler's bodyguard. He finds space in right after the catch is bobbled and dropped. Now Damon was waiting to see if the ball was caught. Gary Sheffield catches him with the bullet to second. Damon disagrees, not nearly as much as manager Terry Francona, and he's told to go join Kapler and Varitek in the back room. Let's go to the 6th inning. Still 4-3 Sox. 2 on for Hideki Matsui. One of his translators, by the way, is named Isao Hirooka. Matsui down the line. 2 score. Yanks back up. Matsui goes 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. The Yanks had 2 more in the inning, and they're pulling away. Enrique Wilson, A-Rod's replacement, singles off Curtis Lescanic. It's 9-4 New York. Bottom 6. It's now 9-6. Damon, who's batting just $158 in his last 9 games, singles off Paul Quantrill. Damon 2 for 5. It's 9-7. Felix Heredia walked Manny Ramirez with the bases loaded to make it 9-8, but Scott Proctor gets Nomar swinging with the sacks full to end the inning. Oh, what an inning. Lasted 67 minutes, 22 batters, 10 runs, 7 pitchers, 89 pitches. 7th inning. Ruben Sierra leading off. Delicious. Mark Malaskis serving up the Ruben. Over the monster. 10-8, his 13th. Bases loaded for Sheffield. Alan Embry. Swing and sway like Sammy K. Shep goes 0 for 4. 9th inning. Bottom. 10-8 New York. Mariano Rivera has recorded a save in each of his last 23 save-offs. Longest streak in the majors this season. But he can't retire Kevin Millar. Millar went 4 for 5, and it's now 10-9. Next up is Bill Miller. Bartender, Jack.
The 3-1, a swing and a fly ball, deep right. Sheffield back, Sheffield at the wall, it's gone. Red Sox win. Bill Miller hits it out off.
Red Sox win an instant classic 11-10. Jason Varitek leads off the postgame.
I play the game with emotion, doesn't matter what I do. I mean, I hate to have a fight incite more emotion, but you know, I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest players in our game, and he lost his emotions. I lost mine. it's not a good thing for our sport.
I think we played great, and I'm very proud of the way. So that's fine. Look at the way we competed. Look at the way that we went out and fought hard for 27 innings. Sometimes you don't win the particular fight, but you win the war.
That was a weird game. I mean, there was good pitching at times and bad pitching, good defense, bad defense, good hitting, bad hitting. You know, it was one of those games that seemed like the last team that hit was gonna win. Unfortunately, we were playing here, but you know, both teams battled and never gave up, and unfortunately, we lost this one.
It's a huge win for us, and then it'll be bigger if we make it bigger, and we let this catapult us, and we do something with it. That's what will really make it big.
Last time the Yankees lost a game at Fenway in which they led by 5 or more runs, 33 seasons ago. 4 straight seasons. Mariano Rivera blew a save in Beantown. 9th inning meltdown, 5th of his career at Fenway. That's his most blown saves at any house that Ruth did not build. We go to our fight doctor.
Oh, like Ruth Buzzy and Michael Richards, burying birthday mode. And in St. Louis, it seemed like only a year ago or so that he was styling on his 39th birthday.
Here comes Bonds. He gets to it. Here's his throw. It's on line. They got him! Swinging a drive. Left center field. This one is over!
A gun and a blast a year ago Saturday. Back to the present. First inning. Bonds grounds out harmlessly, 4-3. Birthdays stink. Bottom second. Cards down 1-0. Jim Edmonds, born in June, but blowing out baseballs in July. 8th of the month, 24th of the season, and he ties it at 1. 2 all in the 8th. 1 on. Bonds intentionally walked. Gets the 4-finger treatment for his birthday. Just what he wanted. He was 1 for 4 on the day. Then Chris Carpenter strikes out JT Snow, so the strategy works. Carpenter allowed just 2 runs in 8. Top 9. Jason Isringhausen in the game. A.J. Przinsky called on to pinch hit, but Tony La Russa, hold on a second. He's going to bring in the lefty, Steve Klein, so Przinsky out. Thanks for not playing. Pedro Feliz in. He grounds to second. Tony Womack can't handle it. Too much standing around, maybe. Cody Ransom scores. It's 3-2 Giants. Same score in the bottom half of the inning. Jim Edmonds, base hit through the box. Marquise Grissom, a little casual, and nobody covering second. Edmonds spies that and sees his opportunity. Great hustle play to get him on second base in scoring position for Marlon Anderson. And Anderson drops it into the right center field gap. Edmonds scores. We are tied at 3 and headed to extra innings, where the Cards were 6-0 this season. But in the 10th, Bonds on deck, so you got to throw strikes to Edgardo Alfonso. And now you got to throw a new baseball. 2-run shot, his 7th. Giants win it 5-3. They'll go for the sweep on Sunday.
3 in a row had to be licking their lips when looking at Paul Abbott's numbers. Philly pitcher 0-8 with an ERA of 7 over the last 3 months. Top one, Sammy Sosa licking that pitch. His second in as many days, 20 on the season, 5.59 career Cubs up 1. Bottom 4, tied. Abbott trying to help his own cause, beats Carlos Zambrano with the 2-run single. Now before that swing, Abbott 4 for 18 at the plate in his career. 9th inning, Abbott in line for the win, but Tim Worrell is going to make him sweat. Worrell needs to go 2 innings because Billy Wagner's injured. Tom Goodwin with the leadoff double. But that ball looks foul. Called fair. Why? Well, I'm glad you asked, Mac. We're going to give you another look, and it's clearly the correct call because Jim Thome tipped that ball. And good call, Blue. Mark Grudzielanek going to try and move Goodwin to third, fails, and eventually flies out. Corey Patterson went 1 for 5. That wasn't the one. There are 2 outs. Here comes Sammy. 400 career batting average against Worrell. 3-1 count, and there goes Sammy. Said afterwards the home plate ump missed the call. Next pitch, Sammy misses the ball. Game over, 4-3. Abbott says the win officially makes him a Philly. Phillies leapfrog the Braves for first if Atlanta does not win at New York. New York's bullpen has blown saves in 3 of the last 4 games. Mike Stanton facing Julio Franco, 1 on. Mets up 2-1, top 8, and Franco lines it to left. Joe McEwing gloves it and then drops it. Chipper Jones coming home. He's wearing his PF Flyers. He's safe. We're tied. Stanton, get out. Blowing save. Enter Ricky Vitalico for an intentional walk. Vitalico walks Eli Marrero to load the bases. Ricky out. Go sit by Mike. Braden Looper in. Zach Fly made it 3-2 Braves. Rafael for call. Singles. Johnny Estrada goes 4-2, and then the next batter, Marcus Giles, singles. Marrero coming on home. He's safe. The Braves win 5-2, and the bullpen falls apart for the Mets again as Atlanta beats them at Shea 5-2.
They fall into the back pages in Miami. They had the Expos in Montreal Saturday. Dontrelle Willis 4-1 against the Spos all time. Makes the nice top play nominee, robbing Termel's sledge on the popped-up bunt. 7th inning, 4-2 game, bases juiced for Eddie Chavez. Grounds it to Matt Parachute, flips home. Bill Welke calls Juan Rivera safe. Check it out. Matt Trainor's right foot appears to be off the plate. And by rule, that would be safe. Jack McKeon argues to no avail. Expos win it to some avail. Ryan Klesko sitting on 4 home runs. Oh, he may have 5 in the first. He might just have 5, if not 4. Juan Encarnacion. Check it out one more time. He didn't have a receipt, but Encarnacion just took it back. Jay Payton gonna try Juan as well. Shorter fly ball. Encarnacion went back, and now he goes forward. This one's even better. A little Superman action there. One more time. He's stealing out there and right. Hey, give him a hand, folks. He'll be back later in the highlight. 4-1 Dodgers. Adrian Beltre with the bases loaded. Emphasis on Belt. Crushed. 1 out, 4 in. 3 for 4 on the night. He now has 15 RBIs in his last 8 games. That was his 27th homer of this season. 7th inning, Juan Encarnacion. There he is again, and you're so not catching that in an 11-1 game. Deep, his 13th. Look out for the Dodgers. The home team is, what, 11 of 12.
Athletics entertaining the Rangers. Oakland's lost 3 straight. 4.5 back of Texas. Bottom 2, no score. Bobby Crosby. Shallow left. David DeLucci. To Sir with glove. And a top play nomination. Top 4. Rangers down a deuce. Mark Teixeira facing Kirk Saarloos. 6 home runs in his last 10 games. 23rd of the season. Rangers down a run. Bottom 5. A's up. Still a run. 3-2. R.A. Dickey, former Hawaii Winter League, against Mark Kotze, who's got a bad case of bat scratch fever. His 7th. The A's lead 4-2. Bottom 7. Eric Chavez, 1 on. He's going the opposite way. His 15th. The A's win it 6-2. The Rangers lost for just the 3rd time in their last 10 games overall. Yeah, the 1970 throwbacks. Bottom 3rd, Miguel Tejada with the O's down 2-0, but 2 on, and he doubles off Terry Mulholland. David Newhand scores, and 89th RBI for Miggy, and we're going to continue to get Miggy with it against Mulholland. And that's the crack back trick. Jack, we're tied at 2. There's 90 RBIs for Tejada. Let's go to the 8th inning. Tejada on first. He was hit by a pitch. Rafael Palmeiro strikes out because Tejada steals second. The throw gets away, goes into center field, and Tejada. Talk about a guy full of unleaded, super unleaded. Orioles win it 4-2. Tejada, 2 for 3, the home run, and 2 RBI. White Sox were the Twins' back pocket when the day began. 1/2 game back, hosting the Tigers. Top 3rd, Carlos Guillen facing Scott Schoenweiss. Guillen enters the game .471 career against Schoenweiss, and, well, he's showing you why. He's 14th, and it's 2-0 Tigers. Top 7, Guillen. Other side of the plate, this time against John Atkins, and if some is good, more is better. His 2nd, 15th on the season, 6-2 Tigers. So let's bust the screen up in 2 and take a look, because we can do that. We have the technology. Pitch below his knees, batting right-handed, left side, takes the high fastball. Either way, he's good. Bottom 9, Oogie Urbina. Joe Creedy at bat. Tied at 6. We need sound.
Way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
The Sox are 18-8 in 1-run games this season. They win this one 7-6.